What's up, y'all? Malcolm Savage, Savage Series 8, the brand. Pretty much, I want to get into behind the scenes of Savage Series 8. And you can probably do that little motion type joint, whatever, But yeah, so started the brand back in 2017. So I graduated college 2015, worked at the bank for a year. So that was from 2016 2017. Realized that's something I didn't want to do fully. And then me and my mom and my dad, we came up with the brand Savage Series 8. So once again, for those that don't know me out there, my name is Malcolm Savage. So yes, Savage is my real last name. And pretty much the mission of the brand is to bring out the true inner confidence out of each individual beyond just fashion. And that's how I feel what a savage is. Got to have confidence in everyday life. Never know what people are going through. Never know what obstacles they got to get over. But no matter what, keep that confidence within you, for real. Series come from everybody is unique in their own way. So they showcase their confidence however they are, their own style, their own element. Nobody can take that from you because, you are unique. 8 comes from 8 of us, my family. 3 brothers, I'm the youngest brother, 3 sisters, and my mother and my father. And then turning the 8 to the side also represents the infinity sign. So it don't only represent the family, it represents everybody around the world. Keep that confidence within them no matter what. So just to let y'all know, y'all not buying into just buying clothes. Y'all buying into the brand, which represents a good mission, which is confidence. Now, during the process of what I could say, making Savage Series 8, a lot of names was presented. So let me think. There was probably Savage 8, Savage 88, Series of Savages. I don't know. Cause it took a good probably half an hour to the hour. And then once we came up Savage Series 8, shout out my mom. It's pretty much shout out my dad too. And it was us 3 that really coordinate the name of it. But shout out my mom for sure. And after that, the logo at the Savage Series 8, that took about a good half a month to do. So it was nonstop communication with the graphic designer, a lot of calls, he created a lot of logos. So we just was cooking up. We was talking on the phone every day back in late December, early January, still cooking up. And the crazy part about it, getting into the fashion game, I didn't really know a lot of people. So it pretty much, when the beginning stages happened till today, over 80% of the people I met was through my journey. So yeah, it was dang, that's crazy. Now that I think about it, it came up from a lot of different names to start with, and then it came up from a lot of different logos, just had to finalize it. So what I can say to y'all, whoever want to start their brand out there, if y'all don't got a brand name yet, it's cool. Just, keep coming up with something that y'all feel as though it fit right with your style, fit right with your mission, and then go from there. Because we already had the mission of the brand before it came up with the name. So just finding the name pretty much was the next step at the, figure out the mission. So throughout my journey, like I said, I met everybody, through my journey of pretty much through communication. So that was my biggest marketing plan was guerrilla marketing. Sticking to the basics was something that I always was created impact. Because when meeting someone in person versus meeting someone on the phone or, on the internet, it's a different type of, conversation. It's a different type of vibe and a different type of result. So I was always an outgoing individual. I talked to any and everybody, and pretty much that helped my marketing. And I wear my brand every day prior to me even having models that was supporting me. All right. Now, like I said, prior before I had models, I did a lot of, I used to model myself, my own brand. And then, what can I say? About to start the first fashion show. That was coming up in June in 2018. Put out a Instagram story, needed models to do a photo shoot. Couple models replied, then we got that done. And then ever since that, the evolution of my marketing started to grow, even though I always stuck with guerrilla marketing because that's what always works. But I learned that reaching out to different people to different areas so it could reach a wider range of people to where they're from, where they at, and who they tapped into. So I realized like when building those relationships, that could help grow your brand to different heights and to more people. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that my brand is for men, women, and I got a kids line coming soon, children's line coming soon. And also like production is a real big thing in my brand because when I first started all the way till now, I see a big change. I see a big quality difference. And first starting out, when I'm asking, certain printing shops or certain people what to go with, they let me know certain blanks or certain manufacturers to use. But as I continued doing, I started to learn on my own and I started upping my quality because I'm big on quality. So pretty much production when getting merchandise or any type of merch done is important, and communication play a big part of that. Even recently, like my most recent drop was supposed to be in June, and pretty much, the weather happened, holidays, and it kind of pushed back my, my drop, my release date for my new merch. And, sometimes if you go through certain obstacles or you go through certain encounterments, you got to be able to like take some deep breaths and be able to like observe and then make a decision without reacting. Do the best you can anyway, because, I almost missed the whole summer due to the weather and due to other things. So production is important. And by you communicating to your manufacturer, your printing shop, or whomever you communicating to, just making sure everybody on the same page. Because like I said, production, communication, shipping time, those are three major things. After that, when it comes to quality, depending on what type of brand you have, like I said, my brand is streetwear. So right now, this hoodie I'm wearing, it's a cotton fleece material, terry fleece to be exact. Then I got my denim jeans on. That's made of cotton, but pretty much when talking to these manufacturers, you gotta let them know exactly what you want and how you want your garments to be made. Because if you don't let them know how you want your merch to be made, it's pretty much gonna be freestyle to the ability that they think you might like your garment. So come with your full details from the finished piece to the inside tags and labels to the shipping packages to see if they offer that and then go from there. And that's pretty much what I could say. And I got better at it too because I'm even getting bigger and better manufacturers now. So that's my takeaway or my advice or suggestions that I would say for when it comes to production.